going to be trying my very first venture into hatching baby brine shrimp. After well over 4 decades of fish keeping, I've gotten into breeding over the last couple of years, and some of the new species I have coming into the fish room, I think are going to benefit from this, which is this Artemia blender. Now, I know there's a lot of DIYs and there's a lot of other types out there on the market, but I bought this one. I mean, I basically just did some research and I'd seen it and I went ahead and got it. A little bit pricey, it was about $50. I bought it on Aquarium Co-op. I don't know, we'll see how it works. I've heard good things about it, and we're going to go ahead and get started. I did a little bit of the work already. I didn't want to go through all the hassle of, well, here we go already, I'm already stuck. I didn't want to go through all the hassle of having to try and put everything together, so, and I'm not even sure if this is right, but starting out, there's the valve in the bottom that you open up to release the fluid to come out. You don't want to take it all the way out, otherwise it'll come out the bottom, but there's a little valve here on the side. So it's pretty straightforward from what I see. I'll put some water in it. I'll put some salt in it first. And I don't have any measuring spoons with me down here. From what I've seen, as long as you have a decent amount of salt, doesn't have to be too much, doesn't have to be too little, I guess. We'll see how it goes. And if it doesn't work, you know, you just start over again. And but we'll give it a go. And I'd like to thank you for being here. And just to let you know right now, this is a pre-recorded video. And tomorrow, which will be Wednesday, the 28th, I think, of June, I'll be doing a pop-up live to see what the progress is of this, and so that's a good reason to go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, and then we can see how this is going. You know, there's a lot of videos out there that will show brine shrimp being made, but they don't have somebody with a mug like this doing it in front of everybody for the very first time in nearly 50 years of fish keeping, I don't think. I could be wrong, but I haven't seen any videos of it, so this is me showing you something absolutely new to me in my hobby, which pretty much after all these years you've seen a lot and done a lot, but this is new to me, and you're going to see how it goes. So let's go ahead and get started, and we'll go ahead and I'm going to start first of all by adding salt into this, and I'm going to just pour right in the nozzle. I might pour it in my hand just to see how much it looks like. I know it's supposed to be a good 2 tablespoons, I guess. Got a little handful right there. Put that in. Like I say, not this is just the beginning, so we'll try that. And next what we'll do is I will take you over and we'll put the water in this at the sink. Go ahead and do that. This is all on the fly too, by the way, and so I'm going to set this here. Got a beautiful view of my top glass there. Get the water going. And let's see what we got here. Oh, here we go on the floor. So there we go. That's entertaining, isn't it? All right. Now we will go back to the table. Excuse my cluttered fish room. And I think that's about the right spot. Okay, so we got salt in. We have this. Next thing I did was I attached the rigid airline tubing to the air intake, and I also attached the Zis air diffuser. I'm not sure, a lot of people don't use that, but I did it just to see how it works. I can always take it off. And I will now, well, I will be doing some editing on this because I have to take this over to a different area where I can plug in an air pump, or better yet, I can just use my air system, but I have to get the airline attached to it. What I'll do right now is I'll just go ahead and put this in here like this. Doesn't fit real snug. I don't know if I have that on there completely as far as it'll go, but I think that'll work. One thing it also comes with a thermometer, which I probably won't be using this time around. I might do it on the next one to see how it goes, but down here in the fish room right now, this time of year during the summer in June and July, it's usually around 74 degrees down here, maybe 75. And that should be good enough to hatch this brine shrimp. I heard anywhere from, you can hatch anywhere from like 70 to 80 degrees, something like that, but we'll try it out and see how it goes. Like I said, this is just going to be the first go around, and you can always make adjustments later on. And we'll know tomorrow on the live when I do a pop-up to see how this is going. I'll do it 24 hours later from by the time you see this video. It also comes with this nice little pipette. I think this is good to feed the brine shrimp once it's hatched, and I will take the phone off the tripod and I'll go around and feed the fish, depending on if we have any success with this or not. I got a pretty good idea it might work. Now, the brine shrimp eggs that I have for this are upstairs in the refrigerator, and I've had them up there for about a year. So they've never been opened. So we're going to see if they work. It'll be a good experiment also, and then give us a little more insight as to how the success rate is done. So, okay, so we'll go ahead and move this over to the area where I'm going to need to run the airline tubing to it, and we'll get the air pump hooked up. So stay tuned, and then we'll be right back. Okay, guys, so I went upstairs. I'm going to put this, see if I can get in here. The brine shrimp, I got 30 grams of 90% hatch rate from Brine Eggs to You. I got this on eBay. Now, these eggs have been in my refrigerator for a good year probably. And what I'm going to be using is my little spoon here. I'm going to use the biggest one. I'm going to use 1 scoop because I'm not really sure exactly how much that's going to produce, but I won't need that much because the bettas that are coming and my little shell dwellers upstairs are probably going to be the only ones. Maybe my Blue Star Endlers might appreciate it. I'll feed it all out depending on how it hatches. So let me go ahead now, and I'm going to open this package up. So I'm going to do it on here for you. Opened it up. I'll put these back in the refrigerator after I'm done, but I just got 1 level teaspoon, or a little spoon here. This is like 1/4 of a teaspoon, I guess. I don't know how much I'm going to get out of this. It's 90% hatch rate, but I'm just going to drop it down the top there. Let me know in the comments, guys, how much you would use, because this is my first time doing this. Also, I'm going to be putting a light on this in just a little while also, because I know that they say that it really does benefit. And I might turn this flow down a little bit. I think that looks like it might be a little bit too much. So what I'll do is I'll go ahead and do that right now on camera. I'll just let it go here.
and come back and take a look at it. Be right back. And once again, climbing up here. I'm not the steadiest person on ladders, but let's see how we do this down. Take a look at that, see how that works. That might not be enough. We can always adjust it. I don't know. I think we'll let it go at that right there, guys. I think that looks like it might be okay. It's got a pretty good movement around in it, and pick this up a little bit. My very first hatching of brine shrimp, and we'll be back. I'll do a pop-up live once I see if this is when it's hatching, and we'll go ahead from there, and I'll go around and feed some of the tanks tomorrow. So be sure to be subscribed so you get the notification, because I don't know exactly when it's going to be, but I think it should be kind of fun, and I really appreciate each and every one of you who are already subscribed, and I appreciate everyone else who watches this video as well. I am trying to reach the monetization level of 500 subscribers, and I'm nearly there. I still got another 75 subs, and I have a lot of watch hours to catch up on, but that is my goal. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. A lot of people say, well, they just do their YouTube videos for the fun, and yeah, I do it for the fun too. But I've invested a lot of money in this fish room, and I'm hoping that someday I might be able to start putting a little bit into it to pay for it. So, I mean, I've already paid for it, but I'd like to maybe make it self-sufficient, in other words. So anyways, we will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you very much, and have a good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what part of the world you are and what time it is where you live. Thank you. Bye-bye.